England won the match, but Bukayo Saka somehow lost the headlines. Just hours after the final whistle against Panama, former Watford striker Troy Deeney ignited one of the biggest controversies of England's World Cup campaign. He accused England's wide players of being arrogant and ignorant. Those two words instantly exploded across social media, and once again, our number 7 found himself at the very centre of the storm. For Gooners, this all feels painfully familiar. Every time Saka puts on an England shirt, one difficult performance suddenly becomes a national debate. But this time, has Troy Deeney genuinely exposed a problem, or has he simply found football's easiest target? Forget the scoreline for a second, because that's not what everyone is talking about today. England may have beaten Panama, but the conversation immediately shifted towards Bukayo Saka after Deeney delivered a brutal verdict live on CBS Sports. Instead of celebrating the victory, the football world became obsessed with one Arsenal player all over again. Deeney pointed straight to the numbers, highlighting Saka's 14 lost possessions before including Marcus Rashford and Noni Madueke in his criticism of England's attack. According to him, the wingers became obsessed with forcing individual moments instead of making smarter decisions. Then he delivered the quote that changed everything. He accused them of being arrogant and ignorant, believing that wearing the badge of an elite club was enough to beat defenders. Those weren't ordinary football comments. They questioned mentality, professionalism, and attitude. While Rashford and Madueke were criticised as well, everyone knew exactly whose name would dominate the headlines by sunrise. Once again, Bukayo Saka became the face of England's biggest football controversy. That's exactly why Gooners are split tonight. Some believe Deeney crossed the line by turning one performance into an attack on Saka's character. Others admit that losing possession 14 times simply isn't good enough if you want to be considered one of Europe's elite wingers. Whether you love those comments or hate them, Deeney has succeeded in doing one thing. He's dragged Bukayo Saka into the biggest football debate of the day. Maybe Troy Deeney has highlighted a genuine issue. Maybe he's simply chosen the biggest Arsenal name because he knew exactly who would generate the loudest reaction. Either way, the conversation is no longer about England beating Panama. It's about Bukayo Saka. So here's the question for every single Gooner watching this video. Is Troy Deeney pushing a cheap narrative for attention? Or do some of you secretly believe our star boy really does need to look in the mirror after that performance? Drop your verdict in the comments below, because this debate is only getting started.